Boys, I'm finally here. Yes, man.
You were getting the threats by Hassan Alfa saying you're going to get the work. So far, by the way, I don't know if you know this. He's actually not on the show right now. He ran away. He didn't want to come today.
Coward behavior, Muhammad, just like you.
He did a Muhammad Reis, wallahi.
Wallah, I had a feeling you guys. I had a feeling you were gonna say like Muhammad Reis. Wallah.
Anyways, tell us your thoughts on the game, Muhammad. How do you think your team went, wallahi? Watching them live in front of you, Kidada, how was that?
Cause wallahi, if there was any game, to be honest, wallahi, that I could watch his team live at the stadium, it would have been this game, bro.
Azam Mahari gave you Jude Bellingham?
Yes.
I hate these taper fades.
What's his name? Wael just sent me a Jude Bellingham picture on Instagram. Say, I don't know who tells him these things. Is that Mahari every time?
Of course. حلق معاه.
Today, يحلق معاه on the same day?
Every day. Yeah.
Because I know when I wanted to go, come on, when I called Mahadi, do you have anything available? قال لي, Tamir says hi. Tamir's getting a haircut right there.
No, Muhammad, me and Ahmed want to go to Japan, bro.
Yeah, we're going to go to Japan. Japan?
Damn
This guy, the Japanese team is going to teach you.
That's the real country.
Yeah, well, Azam.
Me and Ahmed can speak Japanese as well, bro.
Yeah.
But
Jimmy, you
Azam,
witnessed this in training.
I was really good. I was really good, wallahi. The biggest howler. Wallahi, that's the biggest howler of all howlers. I was just going to show you someone's story that's in Japan now. It looks fire, only if you're an anime nerd.
Man, what you going to do?
Yeah, bro, what you gonna do?
We're going to say that.
What you going to do?
You know what? Like, I don't think they're used to seeing black people there, though.
Go.
You know what?
They're going to take photos with you.
Back in it.
This guy, all he knows, Jamal, is back. But he goes
Tell me
around
this
the
doesn't
house
sound.
and
Just tell me this doesn't sound Japanese. Oi, Korea send the bell. Korea power. It doesn't.
Well, that's really good. I don't know what
Your man has no idea, but it does sound Japanese.
No.
lying.
I hear enough Japanese every day. Don't worry about that.
Back in it.
It's on, but we're not recording.
Man, Hassan, join us on this side today, bro.
Oh, the big man.
I said, what are you wearing, guys?
How's it going, people? Welcome back to the Galacticoz podcast. We are back, boys. How we all feeling? Just a quick one.
How much is fake questions, man?
Quick question, Hassan. How you feeling?
I'm feeling all right.
No, you know what?
Like in my life, or
That's a
just
fake
generally?
answer. Hassan.
In my life, or
I spoke to you like 20 minutes ago, Hassan. It wasn't all right. Like,
football context there. It's not good either way, wallahi.
anyways, we're back. We're a bit late, but we're gonna be reviewing some EPL games and of course the Champions League games. As you can see, there's someone missing. Someone who everybody's requesting is missing, but we're gonna get into it regardless. Anyways,
Weak. The
other one.
Oh my god, the coward, wallahi.
Where he at? Wallahi.
Big time, wallahi.
The starting lineup for today is Amir, Hassanin, Ravo's back. We've got Jimmy back again for another episode, and Abdullah. Lads, let's get into this. But before we do, always subscribe, like, share, do all that nice stuff. Let's jump into this. I want to start with this game, wallahi. Hassanin, I think it's about time we acknowledge that it's going to happen, wallahi. The relegation's on.
No, it's not on, wallahi. We're safe.
They got the best fixtures.
Wait,
Okay,
wait,
you're
wait,
not-
I'm not talking about all Hajj, so you lost 3-0. You want to address that first?
It wasn't as bad as it looked, wallahi, if you actually watch this game.
Mason Holgate, that chance.
Because most Hogan's a horrendous player, bro.
33rd minute, because in the back post, but out bounced in front of him. If he puts that away,
The whole game changes. Then we
1-0
can park the bus.
1-0 Everton.
Then we can park the bus like we do.
the
That's first
only-
of all. Second of all, Sean Dyche is, wallahi, I can't wait so we can start relegation and get this guy out of there, wallahi. Wallahi, bro.
What did you say?
Wallahi, bro. Yeah, his football is horrendous, bro.
Wow.
And he gets 2 kills. I don't know how he puts Holgate in. He got Anana on the bench. He's playing Idrissa Gueye. Idrissa Gueye is a terrible player, bro. Idrissa Gueye is a terrible player, wallah. I don't
You
know
know,
what happened to
everybody
that
hates that guy. I don't know why, wallah.
guy. That guy was
fell
one of
He
the
off.
makes
best.
a lot of
He fell
mistakes.
off.
Cause
He makes
3,
a
4
lot
years
of
ago,
mistakes,
5 years
wallahi.
ago, you could argue he was one of the best defensive midfielders in the world, wallahi. Wallahi was. And now he's unplayable, bro. You know what I mean?
Well,
He's unplayable. And Damari Gray's on the bench. He plays Mope. He puts Mope inside of Damari Gray. That's just, he's getting too cute, bro. You
The
know?
only thing you should talk about in this Everton game is a Gundogan finish, wallah.
That's unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
But the second goal was like in the soccer goal,
Wow.
but one of them.
Huh?
The free kick was unbelievable.
Free kick was insane.
The one he backhilled or whatever it was.
You know, I was-
backhilled that. The one.
yeah, that one, yeah.
That's a bad defending, bro. You can never
The
score
one he
goals.
controlled on his thigh and then flicked.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
That was
That's
a good
proper
deflection. He knew what he was doing.
You can't score goals like that in top football.
Yeah, you can. What are you
No,
talking
wallah,
about?
it's nonsense.
Because the quality of that.
Yeah, it's not the legals, wallah. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to score goals like that.
Exactly.
Why?
He was in between players. He was under pressure, and he still managed to do it. It's not
Guys,
like
you know who
he
scores
was-
goals
he
like
was
that every
left
week? Lewandowski, bro. That's half his
We're
goals.
gonna get into that, by the way. There was a special request by someone in the comment section. He wanted a big apology from you, Hassanin. Wallah Azim. Lewandowski and Barcelona. Barcelona won the league, by the way. First of all, congratulations.
Yeah, big one. Big one. We have to say that.
Anybody really watch that league? Wallahi?
The other thing is,
Relax.
they got chased out of Allah.
You know what I mean? I used to hate on their league.
They got chased after.
I know, but
celebration.
they're celebrating against. They're celebrating on the other team who's their rival in the city in the derby. Come on, man.
That's the best way to win the league. But anyways, Lewandowski Hassanin, 31 goals, 6 assists. What do you have to say, Hassan?
He's a great striker, wallahi.
What do you mean he's a great striker? What happened all of a sudden?
in the
Hassan?
league,
He's in the league, yeah.
Wow.
No, wallahi, he's a great striker. And he had like a 5-game span where he didn't score a goal or something.
Nah, don't worry about that. But what
Wait,
about
wallahi,
these
or
numbers?
6 games. So against Cadiz and Days, he's racking up the stats as usual.
No, Allah, he actually delivered. He actually
No,
delivered.
wallahi's a
but
great striker. Wallahi's a great striker.
we were very disappointing.
He's a great striker that's going to retire without winning anything.
What do you mean, bro?
Oh, one Champions, didn't he?
Won the
actually?
league, Barca.
Don't worry about
Bundesliga.
that. Don't worry about Bayern Munich. Let's talk about
Everything in the Bundesliga, brother. Don't worry.
Because
He's got a role.
And the COVID Ballon d'Or, Mush Rayan?
Oh,
That's
he had
his
an
too.
unbelievable season, Kaz. And what about the 5 goals he scored against Wolfsburg when he got subbed on?
Yeah. I think there's a stat he won the last 6 years. He's won a league. Like I think he's
Every
been,
single year.
Every single the last 5 or 6 years. I think so.
Quality.
That's
player.
good. He's playing Bayern Munich. Anyone that plays Bayern Munich is going to win the league. Yeah. The next 20 years, they're going to keep winning the league. That's ridiculous, man. That league needs a whole overhaul. That league needs to be like the A-League. There needs to be a salary cap on that league. Wallah Azim.
But he was one of the few players to win it with Borussia Dortmund, so you got to give him some respect.
What about that season with the Champions League run?
No, he's a great striker. But what does he rate? What does he rate amongst the all-time strikers?
with the Suarez's with them guys?
Is he on their level?
Of course he is. Of course he is.
I don't know. I'm asking. Well, I'm not.
This is why the guy is asking for this, Wallah Azim, because you
What do
you've
you
been disrespecting him way too much.
put him? You put him above Suarez?
But he can do a lot. I mean, no, I don't know about.
I think he's cleaner than Suarez. Like as a
A
player.
lot
Suarez, I feel
of
like
players
he-
are cleaner than Suarez. Like
No,
this.
yeah, but this guy does everything at a very high level. His hold up play is strong. He's good in the air. He one-touch finishes, taking people on. He's good. Everything. وبعد ده كله, it looks clean. Like it's not Darwin Núñez Suarez type.
But Suarez, I
He
feel like a
knows
big
what
game
he's
player. I
doing.
feel like Suarez was more of a winner for me personally.
How, bro?
Wallah Azim. Suarez impacts the game more.
But this guy's
Yeah,
never
classic
he's never
kind of
let his-
striker.
he's
No,
never
but
let his team down,
Lewandowski's up
Lakin.
there as well. He's-
Yeah, I'm asking. I don't know. I'm not writing him off. I was never a big fan for some reason. I don't know why. But I was more of a hate. Like, same here.
I'll tell you why, Wallah, because he's never played in the Premier League. That's
No,
why.
it's not that. It's not that. Even his personality, his demeanor, like there's nothing. He doesn't. I remember I had a game where I was like, whoa, what Lewandowski? Like, there's no game, or like Suarez had a couple of games. Suarez had a season or
I
two,
think the
but it's
Premier
like,
League
whoa.
thing is the thing though, because every league that he's done it at, it's looked too easy for him. That's what it is. It's high number of goals, but in a dominant team, like in the best team.
No,
in
but
the
even
league.
at the World Cup, at the Euros, in the Champions League, I don't remember him having a moment where I was like, whoa, Suarez.
Because he's carrying Poland, bro. What are you talking about? He got them out of the group.
Hassanin, Real Madrid. Remember when he scored 4 goals against Real Madrid, Kaz? Jose Mourinho.
Yeah,
Real
actually,
Madrid.
I remember
Come on,
that
that's a
game,
big game.
Hassan,
Kaz.
Wallah, you have short-term memory loss, and you need to put some respect on this guy's name.
No, khalas, all right, he's a great striker.
Wallah.
Can we move on now?
No, we're going back to Everton, Hassan. You got 2 more games. Asmani, Wallah, we get 2 more games, Hassan.
No, we're gonna survive.
Are we surviving?
Because Leeds got a tough
You
run.
know what I hate? I hate the fact that one of Everton or Leicester are going down. That's the annoying thing. Two very good clubs. It's one of them. It's
Leicester's
one of them.
going down.
Okay, then you rather Everton. Let's be honest, wallahi.
Shut up,
You
man.
rather
What are you
Everton go
saying?
down. Wallahi, if Everton go down, there's only a couple players.
They're the only other club with Arsenal to be in the top division in England their whole life.
Wallahi, it's about time they go down. Wallahi,
It's about 100 years,
Wallahi, let's be honest.
Leicester,
And
boy.
we need Everton for the Merseyside derby. Leicester, we don't really need Leicester.
And by the
for
way,
anything.
I thought Leicester have some good quality players.
Yeah,
wallahi.
man, everybody come collect.
No, when this guy go down, only a few people are gonna come do this.
It's ravaging time, wallahi. It's ravage season, wallahi. Feasting season. The defense, they can have the defense, wallahi.
No, Leicester, like, Ricardo can get bought. He's coming back from ACL injury, that's why he's been bought. Like, Ricardo can get bought. For Ismail Mnuda,
Tete.
Castagna can get bought. No, that guy's been on the bench for that fast guy. Like, who plays that fast guy or whatever his name is against Liverpool? Did you see he got caught under the ball? Yeah.
The lawyer.
Such a ball.
Suter sitting on the bench is, wallah, that's a stinker. Like, Indeed, somebody can come collect him. Tielemans.
Nah.
Indeed's finished, man. Indeed's overrated.
There's only 3
Wallahi.
players, bro. Madison and Harvey Barnes. Yes, Harvey Barnes.
Harvey Barnes, Madison.
Alright, come. These guys are
Nah,
top
that
players.
guy's just engine.
He's not the greatest, wallah. But
Barnes,
Harvey Barnes.
you were rating
and-
me, Oscar.
No. But Allah, I realized
What about
that
Castagna?
it's actually not, wallah.
Castagna.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said Castagna and Ricardo from the back line.
Yeah.
Both of them fullbacks. Wallahi, they're معلمين.
What about the one Arsenal you guys wanted?
Who?
What's his name?
Tielemans.
Tielemans? Nah, I never wanted him.
No, Tielemans is class. Him and Madison, but Barnes is by far their best player. In my opinion, I reckon Barnes is by far, man. This guy, is a the impact. Barnes is something else.
It's only this season.
Yeah,
he's
but
only just stood out
he's
now.
got something in him. This guy is amazing, man. He just playing that through ball. You see every time he just goes through them. When against big team, Man United, Arsenal, doesn't matter who he is. Even Man City. This guy is something.
By far, he's the most effective in that team. Barnes. He's the most effective in that team. Yes, Madison
He has been this season, Ahmed.
So dangerous.
You guys forget that he's been here for 2-3 years. He's only just now doing something.
No. He was still performing, but not this consistent.
He was the same as Damari Gray. It was exactly the same, wallahi. Same story. 3 shit games, 1 good game. 3 shit games, 1 good game.
Even the Mario Gray, well, I'm over his face too, wallah.
Done with it?
Well, I'm done with the Mario Gray. Done with his face
Game
too.
moves on quick.
I'm done with his face too. Well, I moved on. Hey, by the way, I'll tell you something, well, quickly to move on from this. I'll take Madison over Declan Rice and over Bellingham.
But they're not. They're in the same position.
No.
Bellingham, yeah. But
in this
Declan Rice
summer, this summer coming up, there are 3 like big prizes.
What,
yeah?
to come to Everton?
In any out of those 3 players, you know what I mean? I'm not into his positions as much as you guys are. It's all about who's the best player. You know what I mean?
But how does that work?
No, if it's not a goalkeeper or centre back, it's about best player after that. Khalas,
How does that work?
Wallahi, all these 6, number 8, all these details you guys go through means it's not.
But they have different roles, cuz.
Asmani,
One player can do this, one player
the
can
3
do
biggest
this.
places summer is who? Like they're going to be
Midfielders, let's say them.
midfielders. 3 midfielders, Ani. It's who? English midfielder. Who else is there?
Bellingham,
No
Declan
one
Rice.
that's available.
Oxlade-Chamberlain. Abdullah's boy.
Bring that
Calvin
guy back,
Phillips, come
wallahi.
on. Calvin Phillips.
No way, bro.
Play 2 games.
Like Calvin Phillips, like today was standing with his football boots on. I'm like, why is he even wearing boots? Wallah?
Because the bank account is fat, wallah, Azam. That's why.
Calvin Phillips is like, I have the issue. I don't know, like.
You just one haraka, put it through. I know, sorry. I like that. He's a gun.
That's what the mention said. I don't want to play.
He actually did say that. Inside joke, by the way.
He was looking too hard, I think.
What,
Well, I don't blame him, Wallah.
Dish.
Well, I don't blame him, Wallah. That was a horrible game. Anyways, there's another situation that we have to talk about is the top 4. Who's gonna just make it into the top 4? Manchester United and Liverpool are betting it out right now. They both won their last game.
What's the gap? What's the
Who have United got?
Manchester United got a game in hand.
We have,
who?
our next game is Chelsea.
Oh yeah, they actually
Chelsea
are,
this
bro.
weekend.
That's light work, bro.
Chelsea play Man City this week.
Nah, they play Chelsea. They got a game in hand against Chelsea.
I think Ahmed is right.
Yeah,
bro.
they
They got
they
this
play
Friday,
us.
bro.
When did they play City?
They play
They
us,
play
and
sometime
then
this
we
week,
have
yeah.
Fulham at home, and
Bournemouth
so
as well.
Bournemouth away, Fulham at home, and Chelsea at home. I think,
Fulham, the first one.
honestly, I think they're all winnable games except for the Bournemouth one, because away from home we're not
That's
that good.
the next one coming up right
Yeah,
now.
we're not
I
that
think
good.
that's the most winnable one.
Now we're not away. We're not good away. That's the problem.
No, but Fulham are playing well.
Yeah,
and,
Fulham's
and
playing
Chelsea, you don't know.
Chelsea have been bad all year, bro.
Yeah, I know, but
No, but
wallahi, you
it's
never
just
know.
it's
You
a
think
team.
Brentford were like-
It's a team. If 2 or 3 players step up, it's done. It's wraps because they have that much quality in the team. But what I'm saying is that at home we're much stronger. So I would rather a game like Fulham or Chelsea or whatever at home. I would back that one.
Well, I'll pick Liverpool because
I'm
no
not
one
sure
wants to-
about.
no one
Yeah,
wants
at home is advantage, but I think I agree with Abdullah. I think Fulham is looking scary, man. And now Mitrovic is back as well with Willian.
And City
They're
just
not
got over
gonna
the line
be.
against
They're not
them.
easy beats.
Just.
All of this is away from home though. It's all in our
Because
ground.
no one wants
It's
to see
not
United
this.
play. I don't want to see United play in the Champions League, wallahi.
Neither
Straight
do
up.
I, wallahi.
Wallahi,
Rather
Shut up,
Liverpool.
bro.
Wallahi.
Both of you, shut up.
Wallahi.
Both of you, shut up.
Wallahi, bro.
This one lost the league, and this one here is about to get relegated.
Wallahi.
Both of you, shut up. Wallahi, don't talk to us.
Wallahi. I don't watch them in
We want a trophy. What do you want? Wallahi, something like this.
I would rather a title challenge like Arsenal did.
Yeah.
Shut up, wallahi.
The trophy that nobody cares about, wallahi.
And we're about to sneak through Manchester City.
No, you're not, wallahi. You're gonna get
Stop
slapped.
them. Let's move on, bro.
No, well, Newcastle's the other team, by the way, that's in it. I think Manchester United is the one that has that game in hand.
They have, who do they have? They've got Brighton, don't they?
They've got Brighton,
Yeah, they've got one
Leicester,
tough one.
and then they've got Chelsea as well.
Yeah, they could.
Newcastle, wallahi, do what they do this summer. They gotta bring out that checkbook bus and make sure that wallahi al-azim. Enough of this building up nonsense, wallahi.
Should the players that have got them this far be rewarded by playing Champions League?
Absolutely not.
Wallahi, I'm with that. Firstly, that left back.
Thank you.
Sawil, that guy.
Yeah.
That nigga needs.
Burn?
Yeah.
He's a centre back.
Don't mistake.
Wallahi, Jush.
Don't
He's
mistake.
not-
Don't
that's not-
mistake.
that's
Don't
not left
mistake.
back.
Players giving you everything they got, as in like, oh, this is who they are. No,
you-
yeah.
I know.
This is not who they are. This is not who they are. These players are, wallahi. What's that guy's name with the blonde hair in the midfield that everyone forgot about all of a sudden? What's his name?
Who, Bruno? Bruno Gomes? Wallahi, he's ma'ala.
Wallahi, he's the average player.
Wallahi, he's good.
Wallahi, he's the average player.
That one. I don't
Wallahi,
agree
he's the
with.
average player.
No.
You'll see him.
No
when
way.
he's playing in the Champions League next year, he's in like a rubbish collector. Wallahi, you see. It's time to get the checkbook out there. De Bruyne, we need you for 2 years, bus. Come. Madison, 2 years, bus. Declan Rice,
No.
2 years best.
No,
Everyone's gonna leave.
that's not
Wallahi.
even that much of an upgrade. Yeah. I mean, medicine for Bruno Guimaraes.
Because Madison's a
Wallahi,
quality. I rate Madison a lot
Wallahi,
higher than you
it's
guys
not a massive upgrade like that. Wallahi.
Madison, you've never seen him play in a team where when he plays for England, he looks like one of the greatest players of all time when he plays for England.
Wallahi, what are you talking about,
Madison,
bro?
wallahi.
What's this guy talking
حضرته
about?
in
wallahi?
England with him.
I said, what are you saying? wallahi?
Where's the guy?
Stop pulling the all-time greats card every
No,
time.
no, no,
wallahi.
relax. I'm not saying he's all time.
You just said
I
that.
said when
wallahi.
you see him play for England, he looks like, I said.
And you said all-time.
Yeah, he looks like one of them. But he's not all time.
Wallah Hassanin, look. James Madison, he affects games, you know, خلاص, he affects games, but he doesn't really affect the big games. وتاني حاجة in the
You haven't
games-
seen him play any big game?
I have seen him. I've seen him.
For
He's
Leicester?
played- Yeah.
Come on, man, that's
Didn't
under
he
the
play
pump.
against Liverpool just then?
Yeah, but because he's down the.
That's a big game, cuz. That's a big game.
Cuz, their
They're
team's
about to
down
go
bad, but their team's down
It
bad,
doesn't matter.
cuz.
You stand up, cuz. You stand up and you carry your team. He doesn't have that in him. You know why? Because he's a flaky player. When his team is going under, when the game is tough, he's on the fringes of the game. He doesn't dominate it in any way. So you can't tell me he's even you saying he's the best out of him, Bellingham and Declan Rice. I take Declan Rice any day.
Who would you take? Hene? Would you take Mason Mount or him?
I haven't seen the guy play in a while.
Mason Mount.
I really rate
Any
him.
day.
When he's right,
Mason Mount's been on the bench, warming up the bench for 1 year and a half. Why?
He's still better than Madison.
but he's got the same quality. Would you agree?
Why hasn't he played the last year?
Do you think it's because of performance-wise? Or his
100%,
ability?
100%. It is
His
performance-wise.
ability-wise?
It is performance-wise.
Injuries, it's also.
He's got a lot of
Nah.
stuff.
But
man.
Come on,
tell
you
you
can't
what
even
the
break it to
difference
his
between
great team.
Wallah is a good player, bro. This guy, you guys forgot about him, man.
No, man.
He was unstoppable. He was
Guys,
the number one pick for
Mason-
Chelsea.
Lala,
On
Mason
top
Mount,
of all
listen,
Havertz and
Mason Mount and Kai Havertz are surviving off that Champions League run, Kaz. Madison's way better than Mason Mount.
Wallahi, I know.
Same quality.
No, wallahi. Because the only reason why this guy's okay, maybe he was having a bad season at the start. And then with the whole Graham Potter stuff and all these crazy signings and a bunch of attackers.
What's that gonna do with the player, man? You guys make
Because
sense.
the coach, we were saying before, these signings might not even be the coach's signing. Mush? Yeah. So there's pressure already that these players have to play. You got people like João Felix and stuff playing in the midfield, come on.
Because he's the best.
No, but that's what I mean.
Don't compare that guy to any of these players.
I'm not saying that he shouldn't play.
Compare that guy to Pele and Maradona, these kind of
No,
players.
but no one's saying that anyway. No one's saying that he shouldn't be playing or some shit. But I'm just saying that his situation, and then from that, come on, he went and had a surgery now just recently as well.
Mason Mount?
Yeah.
Because I'm
Because it's
gonna
just-
ask this question. I want to ask you guys something.
If you're not playing, why are you injured?
He always says that. He always says that. Wallah al-azim.
Azam, answer, please.
Why is this really happening? Why?
Because I didn't
Sunday
know.
soccer was-
I said the training sessions. Wallah al-azim, at times they're more intense than the games that you play at the weekend.
Stop.
Wallah al-azim. Wallah al-azim. It just depends on the day of the training session. Which training session? Earlier in the week or the end of the week?
Speaking of injuries, did you see Paul Pogba? He came on for 23 minutes.
I saw him against, what's it called?
And he's out again, by the way.
Someone again already?
Against Sevilla.
Yeah, he did his haraka when he's juggling the ball with his head. You see that one? Because he was unbelievable. He set up the goal.
He needs to retire, guys.
He got injured again?
He got injured and he's out for a couple of months right now.
Again?
Yeah.
The juju. What happened to the witch doctor? he was
Juju
seeing
is
in France?
coming back,
It's
Kaz.
probably that one. Like,
Remember that witch doctor he was seeing in France?
Yeah.
Anyways,
Anyways,
France.
He was one, wasn't he?
let's move on. Let's move on to the next game. Abdullah, let's talk about your team. Like Arsenal crumbled at home 3-0.
Bottle Job FC.
You know that I want
very
like you know deep down شوية I like Arsenal right now. That was
Because we're losing.
No. I like Arsenal.
no.
That one hurt me. Wallah. That was, no, me. I would love for you guys to win it over City. Wallah, I would love that. That game, wallah, it hurt me. I'm just like, what the heck is going on at home as well?
Because I tell you, all of the Arsenal fans, all of the Arsenal players, everyone, they didn't even want to play that day. You know what they wanted? They just wanted City to drop points against Everton. When that didn't happen, they were like, what's the point? Khalas, that's City's toughest game, cuz. If they're gonna win that so comfortably like this, what's the point of us even playing? They're gonna win the league regardless. And you know, I'll be honest, wallahi al-azim, deep down, I knew it was over when we drew to Liverpool. I knew it was done then. Wallahi al-azim.
Listen now, Bottle Job.
Wallahi al-azim. I'm telling you, you know why? I said this on the episode where before we played Liverpool. I said we need to beat Liverpool because if we draw against Liverpool, I know we're gonna lose to City. And that's going to mean City is going to win the league on goal difference. I knew if we didn't beat Liverpool, City were not going to drop points. The way they were playing, I knew it was done then.
Drawing to Liverpool away in Anfield is no shame, Manny.
We only had a 4-point gap. So drawing there, we dropped 2 points.
For me, it's a West Ham penalty that Saka missed. From that point onwards, I think it's been downhill ever since. That was for me a big one. That was a big one for me. 2-0 up against West Ham and Saka missed a penalty. And since that moment, it's been all downhill, bro. Because then 2-2 in the next time the Bournemouth game or whatever it
the
was.
people that bring up the experience excuse. You know why? Because experience only counts if you play nervously in those games that matter. The high pressure games, if you play with nerves, then I understand. But Arsenal didn't play like in a nervous way. They were 2-0 up here, then they threw the game away against Southampton.
The Asian right back plays with nerves when they play City at home.
Yeah, but that's one game. But that's early in the season. And I'm saying the games that matter towards the end, we were 2-0 up against Liverpool.
Against City, doesn't matter when it was during the season. That shit mattered because those are the people that you're going against. Abdullah.
8-point gap.
Nah, I reckon you guys lost the league that game, man. You know why? Nah.
What are you
Listen.
saying, bro?
Wallahi, City gave you the biggest reality check of all time.
But
That's what it was.
that's
And then
fine.
from there, Kaz, it was a slippery slope down,
Yeah,
Kaz.
It's that for me personally. I always go to the West Ham game because drawing against Liverpool, blah, 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 and Liverpool should have won that game too. So I don't see it as a.
No, but I understand you saying that because if we won against West Ham and then won against Southampton or whatever, if we kept winning, the title race would be a lot closer. They'd only win it on goal difference if we won all of our games after that Liverpool game. But I don't think that would have mattered because City are not going to drop anything. It doesn't matter. They're not dropping anything.
But City have raised up their tempo recently because you guys have kept dropping points after.
Nah, bro. Once they've been on this run, Hassanin, 11 games, they've won 11 games in a row. They were never going to stop us.
Yeah, but why do you think, Abdullah, it's what's the issue then? If it's not experience, if it's not, what do you think is the issue? Like there's sometimes formation play, or is it players that meant like lineups?
I think Arsenal, this team is not good enough to get the big results. The big results, as in go to Liverpool's ground and get a win. Play against Man City, even at home, and win. No, these big results, cuz at the end of the day, in the league, I know you got to win the other games, but when it comes to the head-to-head matches with the big clubs, that matters not just for the points, that matters for morale, that matters for confidence. And I don't think this Arsenal team is good enough to win those big games. That's what it is.
I think with the big teams, you guys did well. Even against Newcastle, you guys won.
At home against the big teams, we scraped through. Liverpool 3-2 بعد تعب. Man United 3-2 in the last minute. We did it.
If you lose against Liverpool, if you lose against Man City, if you lose against who else is there? If you lose against Man City both times, and you lose against Liverpool, you still win the league.
And Man United away.
No, but Man United's rubbish compared to you guys. What are the rubbish compared to you guys?
You know, the time when they were going undefeated, we're the only ones that beat them. You know,
We beat them too.
No, at that time I'm saying.
Wallah, we did too.
No, we were the only ones, cuz what are you talking about?
Arsenal win those big games and drop and have a one-off performance against the small teams. I understand that because it's harder to get up for the smaller games. Like in the big games, that's when you're up for it, so motivation can't be questioned. By then, it's just about your quality and your performance. And we don't have that in us. We didn't have that in us this season to win those big games.
What is the season?
And that's what it is.
Arsenal won't win the league now for next 20 years again.
Says who? Last year they said we bought the top four. We're not getting into the top four. And here we are.
Let me tell you something. You know, this year, I thought about it the other day. You know, this year was the biggest chance ever.
They said that about Champions League last year, but carry on.
Answer. Wait, relax.
Go.
Usually it's always that one team that's off. Like I see, for example, with Liverpool off. This year with three teams off. Yeah, Tottenham off.
Tottenham in this now.
We were in it. What are you saying?
Be quiet.
Wallahi, we're competing. What do you mean?
Be quiet.
I'm telling you, Bottle Job FC, don't come for my team. Listen, I'd rather enjoy Europa and Conference League than Bottle Job like that. Get out of here, bro. And Asma, hey, you're in the... You know the Champions League, you guys are playing, you guys are seeded number 3, Kaz. You guys are playing Bayern, Real Madrid. They're going to be in your group, Kaz. You're not making it out of the group stage,
Still
Kaz.
Champions League. Carry on.
I think it's going to be a top 4 team anyways next year. Back to 6th, 7th. That's my theory. Wallah, I'm being serious. Chelsea will be better. Newcastle will be better. Liverpool will be back. You know what I'm saying? Like they're going to be better, these teams.
Chelsea won't be there. Don't worry about that.
Nah, Chelsea will find the manager. They'll find the manager, man.
No way. It doesn't matter who they get. Wallahi.
No way.
This is Chelsea's culture.
I don't believe Chelsea is going to be back
And then you'll
to...
see. Mark my words, cuz Chelsea.
Jose Mourinho. If he was to come back,
stop that guy, the
wallah,
dinosaur.
he's the only one. I'm sorry, wallah.
Stop being a washed up coaches, bro.
United, we had the Amir. We got Jose Mourinho. We got all these big
Wallahi, bring
coaches.
Sir Alex Ferguson, that Chelsea team is not doing shit. Give them Pep Guardiola, they're not doing shit.
I saw this graphic yesterday of how many players they have in every position. Yeah, his team, wallah, is a good coach. That's it, wallah.
They need a good coach and that's it, wallah.
So are you telling me what you've seen of Madueke, Badiashile, Mabashinu? You're telling me from what you've seen from them now, you can tell me these are players that are good enough to win the league?
No, those ones are not.
Who then?
Because I saw at least I took a picture of it on Sky Sports. They had 5 every position. They had the players for every position. Yeah, every position.
Rasulek, Kante, Kovacic, Enzo Fernandez. What is this?
It's not going to work. Look, if you see
It's
it,
not even
as a
good
United
enough, bro.
supporter, we've been through this. It's tough times, I can tell you, and they're going to go through it. I believe this. Because what happened, remember when we used to get Depay, Di Maria, Ibrahimovic, all these players, big players, a coach and a coach and a coach until you get it right. And I think Chelsea are going to go through that.
Nah, they got Pochettino, bro.
Even if they get
Yes, bro.
Pochettino,
Who
you will
cares?
see.
Pochettino, I'm telling you what he's doing right now. He's arguing with this Ted Bowley guy. He's telling him, I want half of these niggas out. That's exactly what he's saying. All of them are useless. I want this player. I want this player. This player. Open the checkbook again. But then see financial fair play.
By the way, most of those players that you saw, a lot of them are gonna go.
And it's gonna take some time
Yeah, it's a
to
mess.
clean it up.
Aubameyang, bro, has still there.
And Lukaku's coming back.
I have faith in that guy, bro. Yeah, well, I do.
Nicholas Pepe and Maitland Niles are coming back.
Were they on loan? So wallahi.
Long time no see.
Wallahi, Nicholas Pepe would have been useful. Wallahi.
Your boy you're in love with, wallahi.
Partey, wallahi.
Wallahi, he has
Wallahi.
dropped the most.
خرب لنا الدنيا ده.
That
Wallahi,
guy,
we're relying on him so hard.
the way you talking about Abdullah, wallahi, if you bring the tape, the way you're talking about him, huh? I'm talking about, of course, Vieira must talking about like it's Vieira, wallahi. Where is the bean, wallahi?
Wallahi, he started off like this though. Wallahi, that's
Yeah,
fine.
he was on fire.
Did you see?
Or once he became, or whatever it was.
That's when it went wrong. That's when it went wrong. Wallahi.
No, it wasn't.
That's exactly what happened.
We call this sabur.
Allah. Thomas Partey. Yeah.
أقدر دي بجد قال له.
So far, Ashraf Hakimi and Thomas Partey, the two niggas you don't believe, yani, huh?
And do what's trippy? Just there's footage of like all that the thing that was going around. It was like, wow, what a hustler, man! He put everything at his mum's name. No one's even talking about the goat.
You know what? I said because this dad.
Everyone's so proud. Everyone's so proud of him because he put everything at his mum's name.
Anyways, long game.
With them thick
Let's
ass
get
eyebrows.
into this, boys.
Let him turn his heat off. wallahi.
Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off.
It's not that bad, wallahi.
Anyways, let's get into the first game. Did you guys watch this? AC Milan against Inter Milan.
3-minute highlights, best. Wallahi, what a stinking game.
Guys, I did. What's it called? I did extended highlights for that. And wallahi, the whole time I did the forward button.
forward,
Wallahi, I was just doing this. It was so
Guys,
shit.
that game is hard to
Oh
watch,
my
bro.
Your boy
god.
Rafael Leao was
Leao
back.
wasn't. Yeah.
Huh?
The first
What
game.
did he do?
He had all
Second
right
game
moments.
he
He had a good game. Well,
No,
like the
wallahi,
start,
he
the
had
comeback.
decent moments in that.
Well, I don't know.
Is it because you watched the 3 minutes or 2 minutes? That's
You
why.
don't like it, the 3-minute highlights?
You should have been in there as well. He had the chance, wallahi.
Yeah, one chance where he wasn't.
I'll tell you, it was a gun, bro. Dumfries, bro. Dumfries, whatever the guy is. Because he's a
Wallah,
good player,
Hassan,
bro.
you know I don't want to hear about this Italian league anymore. Wallah, skip these games out. They're
No,
going.
like, boys,
They're getting out. Wallah.
We have to pretend like we've seen something.
I reckon they'll give City a good run for their money, man.
No way, Rayan.
Asma.
Rayan, you love an
Listen,
underdog
one thing,
story,
hey,
though.
don't sleep on. One thing, Italian teams, they always get written off, but they're solid defenders. Wallahi, if it comes to parking the bus, they might scrape a 1-0 win. Sub on Lukaku's just going to lob the ball backwards, score a 90th minute.
Nah, not defensively. Wallah.
But the City team's scary, but...
That's City's.
I'm saying City face teams that sit off every single week. Cause they're used to this. If they sit off, it's Tuesday playing Zato, wallahi. Wallahi, bro.
Italian teams take pride in not conceding, Kaz. They'd rather a game finish 0-0 than win 3-1.
Bro, previous to the game, before you played AC Milan, when you played Benfica, at the San Siro, Benfica scored 3 goals.
the Inter
You're
Milan
representative. خلاص. You're defending them.
Let's go.
They scored 3 goals. Benfica scored 3 goals. You know, I think they lack, their backline is not as strong. Inter Milan forward, you've got Dzeko, you've got Martinez, you've got Lukaku. There is some, there's some danger there. But back,
It might be one of the most one-sided.
It will be
Champions League.
one-sided.
It's gonna be the worst Champions League fun of all
I'm
time.
saying
bro.
this guy, wallahi.
Haaland's going to break a record. He's going to score.
Nah,
I don't know
nah.
if someone scored a hat-trick in the Champions League final, but he's going to do it anyways. And he might even score a 4th goal, wallah. Haaland,
Wallahi,
he's
it actually
sure.
looks like it's gonna be like that,
I
wallahi.
don't reckon, man. I reckon it'll be a slow game. It'll be a very slow game.
From what
Watch.
you've seen so far from these 2 games that they just played, there's zero bit of quality.
Yeah, but
zero bit of quality.
That's Italian football, you know that.
That's you can't compare that to Real Madrid and City. You cannot even say that they even have a chance.
I reckon they can hold them off. But Real Madrid, I reckon they'll cut through them. So Real Madrid will give them a good 4-5-0, guys. But City, I reckon it'll be 2-3-1 max.
You know Real Madrid. If they played them, I think it would have been even more of an open game because Real Madrid doesn't care about position like that, and Inter Milan knows that. They would have played. They wouldn't sit off. But now because they're playing City, then you can say this 1-0.
Yeah, but Inter Milan
Inter
can play a free game because no one's expecting nothing from them.
No, but if
wallahi,
they-
it's
if they
gonna
play-
be very interesting. Wallahi,
if
we
they
think about it.
play-
We think about it.
If they play how they played against Inter Milan, everyone going in when pushing on all this, wallahi, City will play right through them, break everything down, and easily.
But Inter Milan got nothing to do, so you know what they're going to do? They're going to hold back, Kaz. They're gonna soak up all the pressure, cuz, and
They better do that. Shut up. The first half, don't concede shit.
Oh my God, they're gonna park the team bus right next to the goalpost.
Wallahi, they should,
Like,
wallahi.
قاعدين.
the real Onana is gonna be
still
putting in
get
a
the
shift.
real work, yeah.
The real Onana is gonna be putting in a shift, guys. The real Onana,
These
guys.
two black goalkeepers, wallahi, actually good.
Wallahi, they're actually elite. They're actually very good, wallahi, al-azim, bro. Yeah.
Hey, wallahi, don't-
That save that he made this morning, bro, from the header. Oh my God, the reflexes, wallahi. That's fantastic.
Let's
bro.
go.
That's brilliant,
There's other goalkeeper we need to talk about, but let's move on to that game, bro.
Moving on to the next game. Real Madrid versus Manchester City. Wallah, I'm trying to call this guy. I don't know if he's gonna pick up or not. No, Mohamed Idris first.
Call Hassanin, cuz.
call
Without
him
warning.
without
Just
telling
call him.
اسمعني تقدر تسمعني ولا كيف؟
انت still at the stadium ولا شنو؟
Is that
خلاص
right?
I'm سمعت خلاص.
Anyways, our boy Midris was there at the game. He watched this game live, and we have his reaction. You're gonna see it right now.
Boys, I'm finally here. Yes, man.
Midris, man, just tell us your thoughts on this game. أول حاجة. You were getting the threats by Hassan Afa saying you're gonna get the work. So far, by the way, I don't know if you know this. He's actually not on the show right now. He ran away. He didn't want to come today.
Coward behavior, Muhammad, just like you.
He did a Muhammad Reis, wallahi.
Wallah, I had a feeling you guys. I had a feeling you were gonna say like Mohamed Idris, wallah, when you said that.
Anyways, tell us your thoughts on the game, Mohammed. How do you think your team went, wallahi? Watching them live in front of you, Kidada, how was that?
Cause wallahi, if there was any game, to be honest, wallahi, that I could watch this team live at the stadium, it would have been this game, bro. Bro, this game, it was a complete dominance by City, bro. Just from the first minute all the way through. The crowd was just amazing, bro. Just so passionate, cause just from the get-go, from all the way from the the City song before to the chants of come on City throughout the game. And they were just they're very involved, cuz, in every single minute of the game, bro. The fans, every single minute, they just don't stop, cuz. They just go on and on and on. Wallahi, Saraha, cuz, me when I saw how the fans, how loud they were and stuff like that, I was like, there's no way that Madrid can perform well. Yeah, there's absolutely no way. And if they could string some passes together and play comfortably, I would have been very surprised, bro. And to my expectations, wallahi, they crumbled.
No, that's one thing that I was going to ask you, Mohammed. When we were discussing here, everybody was writing them off. The atmosphere, they were writing the atmosphere. It's not going to be a big thing because it's at the Etihad. What's the Etihad? Blah blah blah. They were saying that. I want to speak to you about some players. To me, wallahi, everybody could see it. Bernardo Silva stood out.
It's actually funny that you mentioned Bernardo Silva because I was actually on that side where Bernardo Silva was. So I was sitting right on that line on that side. So I was watching him pretty much go 1v1 against Camavinga every single time, bro. And every single time he just looked obviously the much stronger, much quicker player. They were just getting past him so easily. Camavinga, to my obviously, because we watched the first leg in Madrid, and he played very well, but he was probably one of the best player for Madrid that game. And he was just taban, bro, that game. But Bernardo Silva was just all over him, bro. You could just tell, because even as soon as Bernardo Silva just receives the ball and runs at him, you can just tell something was going to happen. He was going to get past him, or there was going to be a combination play 1-2 around him. It was just amazing, bro. But your question, Azam, the player that stood out, bro.
General Stones.
You know what? John Stones for me played very well.
General.
Wallahi, General John Stones, he played very well, bro. I can see him, and since obviously he's new to this role inside the midfield, since Guardiola obviously changed things up, and he's been adapting into that position very well, bro. Very well. I'm talking on the ball. I'm talking off the ball. Obviously, with Rodri there makes it, 10 times more easier, taban, because Rodri is very good at now winning the ball back. And that was something Abdullah was saying, was Khan. He was saying defensively, not the strongest. Yeah. Wallahi, that guy's been proving everybody wrong so far, bro.
He was reading all the passes, wallahi.
He reads the play so well, man, and his passes and his movement. He's just there. And watching him live, Azam, wallahi, it's actually something else, bro. You actually see the exact movement. They know which pass they're going to play straight away, bro. As soon as that ball comes to them, they already know. First time, bang. The Stones and the last player I was gonna say was bro. I was gonna say who was it again, bro?
Really?
I thought Akanji played very well, bro. I'm not gonna lie, wallahi.
Nah, I thought it was.
You know who didn't play well, wallahi, Muhammad? Your boy Haaland.
No, Akanji played very well, but Walker had a game and a half, bro. Walker مسح Vinicius قال where are you؟ قال له والله Vinicius ما قدر يعمل أي حاجة. On the ball, he couldn't get past him. In behind, Walker was quicker. he was just all over him, bro. But yeah, wallah, this is a couple of players. Haaland played well, come on, Qad. Lakin,
No, he didn't.
Wallah, he played good.
Wallah, he didn't, boys.
Courtois had an
It's
unbelievable
not. I'm not
game.
even talking about his finishing. I'm talking about how everything just broke down when it got to him.
Hey, is Mohamed still on the line?
Yeah, he's.
Hey, Kaz, ask him, were the fans booing the Champions League song?
Of course they were.
yeah, they were booing that. Yeah, I mean, they were booing everything, Qad. They were booing the ref. Some guy next to him is going hard at Rudiger. Yeah, يسبوا تمام Qad. I don't know what Rudiger did, والله. لكن والله Rudiger بس he warmed up for like 2 seconds and then he went back to his bench. والله, he was getting the work.
Ahmed Riz, just quick question. First of all, congrats, mate. And I just wanted to say, from TV, it looked like from the get-go, Real Madrid were playing very deep in terms of defensively. And I don't know, was their tactic to play like very defensively, like very deep, or just to stay back and park the bus? How did it look from there, watching it firsthand?
Yeah, definitely, Jamal. Look, Real Madrid, obviously, their tactics, because especially when it comes to us in the Champions League, it's pretty obvious what they're going to do. They sat back, obviously, at the start. They were just watching play. But even as, Real Madrid does, obviously, throughout the game, they kind of had their little combination moments and capitalized on those little moments. But this game, City just didn't give them any space to breathe, nothing. Because even last game, the first leg at Bernabeu, even though, obviously, possession-wise, City was pretty much on top in terms of keeping the ball, which we are in most games anyway. But, Real Madrid still had those combination plays between Modric, Camavinga, even Benzema. So they were having a lot of chances. Vinicius too was a threat.
Mohamed, what do you think? What do you think Madrid's problem was, Mohamed?
Because first of all, Abdullah, the way they started their lineup, bro, was horrendous. صراحة, والله. I couldn't believe they had players like Cruz starting when Tchouameni was there, Rudiger was there. Even Militao was looking very, very extremely shaky yesterday. If Rudiger was in there, like obviously Rudiger had a solid performance in the first leg. The way they started was it was going to go bad from the start. I had a feeling, wallahi. And then the overall, just wallahi, because there's not much excuses, wallahi, to put Real Madrid. But Real Madrid, they try to play the same system, the same way as they did in the first leg, where they just sit back and then obviously they capitalize on little moment, combination plays, they go forward. But this one was just a complete dominance, cause. But the biggest thing I think was Real Madrid, the way they started, bro. Their lineup was just all over the place. They had Rudiger on the bench, Tchouameni on the bench. How can you have these players on the bench, cuz? A second leg game, a must-win game, and it's on top of that too to play home against City as well. The way he started was just horrendous.
And I thought you said Rudiger was injured. Or you said Camavinga, or one of them got injured.
Camavinga was injured. He got injured in the La Liga game.
Yeah, and then when I saw when he started Militao, I was thinking in my head, maybe Rudiger got injured.
No. Yalla, Madrid, enjoy your time, yeah.
Yalla, Madrid.
I appreciate it, boys. Wallah, lazim. Yalla, boys, enjoy.
Congrats,
enjoy,
mate.
Kaz.
And that was a little clip from our correspondent Mohamed Riz.
Yes. Well, hey, it was the way Giovanni asked the question.
I want to go into my favorite coach.
The way Giovanni asked that question, wallahi, niggas thought they were in the studio, bro. Back to you, Sky Sports. What do you think Real Madrid did wrong defending?
Let's talk about two things this game when I went wrong.
And then before you start talking about Benzema,
No, wait. First of all, Ancelotti was. I'm a big Ancelotti fan. Today, wallah, he choked.
He choked in the other game as well,
wallah. No. But today he choked, wallah, from his squad. He didn't make any adjustments. He looked like an amateur coach, wallah. But let's talk about the most overrated player in football history.
no,
Relax.
What?
Benzema.
Relax.
Wallah al-Azim. And what I said from the start, I said the most one season wonder. The way you guys talking about him, you guys said he's better than Harry Kane. You said he's better than Harry Kane.
Please,
Hey, be
chill,
quiet.
bro. Wallahi,
Did
please
he touch the
chill.
ball the whole game, bro? 90 minutes.
Don't think like this, wallahi.
Last year he had 3-4 good games, bro. And you guys talking about like he's amongst the all-time greats.
It's the exact same.
Wallahi.
In your opinion, does a striker rely on his midfield to get him the
Yes, let's talk about that. Going for a slide tackle, anything. He didn't do nothing. What do you mean? Vinny got eaten up by Kyle Walker. But he was trying, bro. Yeah, he put in effort, bro. He got eaten. But he got eaten. That's okay. That's fine. Even Militao made a sick ball. Militao played a good game.
What are you talking about, bro? Abdullah, send him.
really value physical effort. That's what you... No. Like,
From your captain.
This is evidence.
Hey, I want to ask Hey, who do you guys take? Benzema or Harry Kane?
Harry Kane.
You wanted Benzema. And I always wondered why, wallahi.
Who said?
Look, Benzema's on top form, man.
at the moment. You can't say this guy, it's his fault.
He had one good year.
Hassan.
Yes or no? But you guys said, no, he couldn't tell Ronaldo if Ronaldo wasn't there. He could have done the whole time. That's what you guys said.
So,
Am I right or not right?
So because of these two performances
Yes,
right
he
now,
does.
that's
You guys
it.
said he could have done it if Ronaldo wasn't there. You guys unanimously also said that. Yes
If
or no?
Ronaldo wasn't there,
And Ronaldo wasn't there, huh? He had one good year and look what happened the next year.
it's just 2 games.
Man, he was horrendous, but the whole
these 2 games,
The
that's
whole
it.
Champions League one, he was average. The whole,
Wallah, Hassan, you're
even
nuts,
even
bro.
the
Wallah,
Liga
you're
Liga,
nuts, bro.
even the
You're
Liga
nuts.
Liga was average.
You can't jump on a nigga like this so quickly after 2 games. And even
I was never on
Wallah,
him.
no,
Wallah,
Sana,
never was.
Even if you watch the games, Wallah, Azim, every time he got on the ball, he hardly made mistakes. Every single time he made the right
Because
decision.
Rodrigo was
What are you
fantastic.
talking about?
Rodrigo was good. Rodrigo was a similar situation. Team Rodrigo was good, wasn't he? Wallah, Rodrigo's done alright. Because the whole team was they had no chance. No.
I tell you what it is.
It wasn't Benzema, it was Ancelotti's fault.
Yeah.
Do you know why? They thought they could take the punches, come on a little cheeky counter-attack. He
No,
flopped
but it's not even that, Ryan. It's not even that. Do you remember when they went away to Liverpool at Anfield? Do you remember who we started in midfield? Kamavinga was in midfield. Yeah, because you need the legs away from home. Because you're going to be defending more than doing anything. And not just that. You don't just need the legs because you're away from home. City play a box midfield because John Stones and Rodri are 2 defensive midfielders, and then you've got Gundogan and De Bruyne. There's 4 central midfielders against your 3, and ملاعب الثلاثة that 2 of them are old, can't even run. I would have gone Kamavinga and Chouameni in midfield, both holding, and then Modric in front of them, and put Valverde where Rodrigo is. No, but he's useful, cause he's useful. I would have started him and have Rodrigo off the bench. Cruz on the bench and whoever else and Rodrigo on the bench.
Chouameni should have played me from the start.
Not
The first,
just that, how are you going to keep up with 4 quality midfielders with 2 old men?
100% agree.
Mafi, you can't, even if you go and see the first goal, the pass that De Bruyne plays to... no, because it's not even that. Cruz and Modric are both on that side and both daydreaming defensively because they're not defensive minded. It's two. You can't play 2 attacking midfielders like that. And don't tell me Cruz is an attacking midfielder. He's deep lying playmaker. He gives you nothing defensively. And Luka Modric has been shocking the 2 games. He's been disgusting. But I would even trust Luka Modric in the 10 Barao and have Chouameni and you have to away from home. You have to give yourself protection. And in the back 4, it doesn't matter. You don't have Ismail Muda Kamavinga left back. You Alaba there. And Rudiger with Militao in defensive mid, and you're fine. I think he didn't value the defensive performance. He thought he could just go and do exactly what he did at the Bernabeu.
Anyways, about this whole Karim Benzema stuff. Don't look at the year. Don't look at this performance. Don't look. You know the player, and you know the quality the player has.
No,
when you compare him to
I
Harry
never
Kane
rated
as
him the
well.
way you guys rated him. I never did. You guys make it sound like, I'm overrated to 1 game. No. This is what Benzema is, bro. 1 game is good, 1 game is bad. Huh? I never did, wallahi.
How can you not like a player like
you
that?
guys
He doesn't rate technical ability.
You guys put him above Harry Kane. Yes or no? Yes.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Of course I do. Wallah I do.
Jamali do?
Over Harry Kane?
I think what he did,
Overall,
what he
look,
did
Harry
last
Kane
season
has got
does outweighs anything that Harry Kane did. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Now, for me, when you have a look at it, they both have. Harry Kane's got some strength that Benzema doesn't have, and the other one does. But as a complete, and at the moment, I think Benzema, man. I'll take Benzema.
Brother, Harry Kane has been carrying his team to the ceiling for 8 years straight. This guy had 1 great season, and you guys compare him to him. Wallah, it's so disrespectful. And that's reality, wallah. Wallah, that's reality.
It's not
One
wallah.
season has won him the Champions League, and the performances were out of this world. Historic performances. And that season alone outweighs Harry Kane's career.
Absolutely not.
And Harry Kane got to the final, by the way, and nothing happened, wallah, okay?
They got to the final, Tottenham.
It doesn't matter.
As
Wallah,
off injury.
wallah, it doesn't matter.
Off
Wallah, it
injury,
doesn't matter.
guys.
It
He
doesn't
forced
matter.
that
They
game
both
too.
got to the same stage. Benzema delivered. This guy didn't.
But
If you want to
Benzema-
count it like he is counting, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, don't look at it that way. I'm telling you, look at the qualities of the player. Look at the ability. of the
Benzema's
player.
team was winning without
Wallahi,
his
Azim.
half team, and they're going to win half team too.
No, this one season in the middle where it was because of him, Hassan.
You guys were saying
Wallah,
Benzema. You remember?
you're right.
Wallah, do you remember this time last year?
Do you remember I was with you before he won the Champions League?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were. And he hopped on. He hopped on.
You can't ignore.
Do you want? I remember wallahi. Do you remember?
So we can prove our point, wallah. Lewandowski or Harry Kane?
Who? I'm always Harry Kane.
No, this is the problem. You have a Harry Kane agenda.
No, because I'm not a Tottenham fan. I'm not.
You like him. He's the English player. You like him, bro.
It's a good competition. You guys were saying, Ronaldo was holding him back. He could have done this the whole time. Wallah,
He didn't say
Nobody
that.
said that, wallah.
We said he didn't have the chance to
He
prove.
said Ronaldo was holding him back the whole time. He could have done this, but he didn't.
That's Hazanin who said that. Nobody else said that. Hazanin said he could have done it. He just wanted Ronaldo to do it.
He was stepping back. He was letting Ronaldo have the spotlight again. He's gonna play until he's 39.
Hey, I reckon that shot Toni Kroos took. Imagine that went in. Do you reckon that would have changed the game?
Because it looked like any time during that 2-0 moment, it looked like any time they could have come back.
I was saying this, Azam. Wallahi, you know, one goal if one goal went in, wallahi, the whole stadium, kida. Like this. Wallahi, but shut up.
Wallahi, Azam. But boys were like, you know, sometimes the other team was Man City, because the way they were playing, no team was they were gonna wreck any team the way they're playing. So let's get that out of the way first, Danny. In those kind of performance from the other team, we look for little moments. I said Rodrigo, he touched the ball probably 5 times, but I loved it. Wallahi, each time he got the ball, tried to do something with it. You know what I mean? Even let's say Militao. Wallahi, Militao had good moments, bro. He didn't look scared. Benzema, wallahi, I seen. Where's the bean?
Militao, Hassan. Militao.
Because you're comparing a defender to a striker. What are you doing?
Hey, Azam, I compare a player that's playing on the same
Because that's
game.
his job to go in.
And bro, this hand and his hand of his is gonna be broken for 5 years.
This is genuine hate, wallah. This guy is actually a hater. Wallah, you're a hater.
What's in his hand of his, bro?
And with this Militao guy, cuz.
Wallah, he was good.
Well, no, I don't care good or not good. This guy is the most shakiest defender. Shifted, there was one chance. I was saying, Azam, there was one chance when I don't know who put the ball in. I think it was the Gundogan or Bernardo.
Yeah,
And
I remember that.
Haaland was behind him, but Haaland thought,
what he
I'm
did
going to be
there.
smart and go in front of him to get the ball. Haaland went in front and completely missed it. And it was literally to Militao. He swung his leg in and completely missed it. Literally, if Haaland decides to stay behind him, goal, finished. It's stupid mistakes like that. Rudiger, if he was playing, that shit never happens. And we saw that from this first game.
The best balance is Rudiger and
It's
Alaba.
weak, yeah, this guy.
Yeah, well, like, it's disgusting from Ancelotti to drop Rudiger after that performance at the Bernabeu. He literally did not give Haaland the sniff, and then to go away and he's got experience playing in England, playing in front of these crowds, and you put him on the bench.
How many chances did Haaland have this game?
Because let's
see,
say the best player on the ground.
difference,
The best player on
wallahi.
the ground from both teams for me was Courtois, bro.
Yeah,
Courtois was
definitely,
phenomenal, bro.
definitely. In that Real
Wallahi.
Madrid team, he was the best player. wallahi.
I thought he was phenomenal. That is one of the best. That was phenomenal.
I realized Bernardo Silva, he was going to go to you see his first goal? He was going to go to the far post, but he realized Courtois is one of the best keepers. For those cut
What I
shots.
didn't understand about that shot, I don't know why Courtois even went that way. You know why? He has 2 defenders blocking the angle.
No, but he's trying to read where the ball is gonna go.
Yeah.
That's how he's made all of his.
I
saves.
understand,
that was a
I
guessing
understand.
game, Ahmed.
But that one, you would at least like dive a bit to have some sort of opportunity to stick a hand out for this one. You wouldn't dive completely. That's some childish shit, wallahi.
anyways,
That's the only one. Wallahi, you would do this.
By the way, that's
you would lie
actually-
down that way and then
That's
you
easy
would
said
go
now.
like
Wallah,
this.
it was a good finish, bro. Like I think
No, it's quality finish. It was quality.
And he
But
had too much time, he had time,
I
boy.
was
He
saying,
could've
I was
left,
saying
right?
the two defenders that were covering the angle, like he wouldn't even see it. If he shot that way, he wouldn't even see if the ball's going up or if it's low. He wouldn't see shit.
Anyways, let's
Two
finish
players
off.
are diff-
Let's finish off on what's his name? Bernardo Silva. You guys are talking about. Mohamed just mentioned he's like he looked quicker, he looked faster. Me and Amro were watching it. Camavinga is quicker and faster and stronger than him.
This guy's just tricky.
It's on the
He's
ball
so if you've got the ball, Azam, you take initiative. You decide which way you're going. The defender's always reacting. So unless the difference is like Kyle Walker and Xhaka, then the reaction is always gonna be slower. It's always gonna look slower. The person with the ball decides which way he's going. So he does this and then does this. By the time you react, it's
Camavinga, Abdullah, I thought he was too aggressive. Like he would jump in any moment. Yeah, he would jump in any moment. And for Bernardo Silva, for him, that's nothing. He would do a shimmy and go. That's nothing for him.
Let's be honest. Wallahi, Grealish was doing that to Carvajal on that
Yeah,
side.
he was.
Azam
Carvajal
was
looked
going
like
down.
an idiot, wallahi al-azim. He sat him down so many times. And it felt so nice, wallahi. I want Grealish to do the same thing, the one that I was talking about last week. I wish he did it to him, wallahi al-azim. That he would have definitely reacted.
What
as well,
about
wallahi.
Julian Alvarez, bro? This kid's got a golden touch, man.
Haaland's
He's got
probably
a-
pissed off. Like the guy on for 2 minutes.
Yeah, well, that kid is the lucky. He's gonna win the World Cup. He's gonna win the Champions League, the league. What else? FA Cup
Cup.
potentially.
I wish he had more game time though.
Yeah, wallahi, me too.
Wallahi.
How's he gonna play now? Because bro, Grealish is in form. Mahrez is in form.
Foden can't even get him. You see Foden, when Foden came on, he's chasing everybody. He wants it so bad.
Man, he wants like, please give me off the bench, please. I'm big, huh? Like he comes to the game with turbo shy, but
But wallahi, look, we talk about Pep Guardiola. He overthinks and
like how
stuff.
the
He
Turkish
still
players
benched
embarrass
Mahrez,
wallahi.
by the way.
Yeah, because of the performance of Bernardo Silva at the Bernabeu. He had to.
Bro, Foden's the best English player of all time. Wallah, some of the claims you guys have made of some players.
Yeah, wallahi al-azim, he is.
Be quiet, man.
Bro, this Madison ولا هو؟
That's an easy one, isn't it?
Wallahi, this guy's finished, wallahi.
Gordon or him.
Gordon, I'm off Gordon.
خلاص you're done with Gordon.
Skunk. And he's dropped form too, wallah. But he's still got little moments, wallah, but brilliant.
Yeah,
wallah.
wallahi, you live in your own world, wallahi. La 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 la.
I think this game, to be honest, Ancelotti just messed it up.
Yeah, he threw it away, guys.
But this is what you call when you have credit in the bank. I mean, this guy's been doing it for years with no
Because some Real
problem.
Madrid fans want him sacked. That Faisal guy on SDS, he wants him out. He wanted him sacked zaman, come on.
He flopped the league as well for them, bro.
Yeah. Wallah, he wanted him sacked.
Because you know, for a manager who wins so much, he gets fired a lot, and he wins, just wins.
But he comes back to the same clubs that he got fired from.
خلاص.
Anyways, boys, let's finish off. This was today's episode. Do you guys want to say anything before we finish off? Any predictions?
I had my first encounter for Galacticoz fan, wallah, today. At uni, wallah.
First time ever.
First time, wallah.
What is that? Is it
At
African?
uni, yeah, Somali.
Doesn't count.
Why
We don't count those, wallah. We don't count
I'll
those.
go
Them
on.
niggas
Before
know
we wrap
us,
up. EA Sports, what is it after? EA Sports.
It's in the game.
Why? So yeah, obviously.
Guys, my whole life I thought EA Sports to the game.
To the game, yeah. I thought that's what you were
And
going
I
to
saw,
say.
you saw the
It's in
verse?
game.
I was watching the Chelsea. I put on my
it's in
story, guys. It's in the game.
Yeah.
It literally says, where did you get
Nah,
to the game?
wallah, Ahmed, every nigga I know said to the game.
Nah.
That's a bunch of Finnish niggas, wallah.
Everyone inflated on that.
Like, wallah, I'm loving the mustache. Like,
Allah, the mustache is
Wallah, it's
strong.
Steve Harvey, bas.
Asmani, you're challenging Hassan Afa, wallah.
Allah, it's really.
I'm gonna shoot it down.
Wallah, it's fantastic.
Asmani, is that from the bet that you lost?
Yeah.
Unlucky, wallah.
Fantastic, though, wallah.
Anyways, let's finish off. Like always, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and tune in for next week's episode. It's a very special episode. We can't say much right now, but it's going to be fantastic. We'll see you next time. Take care. Peace.
I got the sauce. I got the sauce. I got the sauce. I got the juice. I got the juice. Other niggas look confused. I got the sauce. Yeah, I got the sauce. I got the sauce. Nigga, I got the sauce. I got the juice. Watch. I got the juice. Watch. I got the sauce. Yeah, I got the sauce.